going to be talking about potions and lotions. So I'm just waiting for some people to jump on here. And what we're going to talk about tonight is the benefits of Pippali pepper. So I don't know how many of you have ever heard of Pippali pepper, but that's what we're talking about tonight. So before I actually started taking Pippali, I had no idea what it was, but it's super awesome. So like I said, normally we're ready for me to do some kind of an oil recipe, but tonight we're doing something just a little bit different. So hi, Courtney. Okay, so Pippali pepper is an Indian black pepper. Okay, so in Canada, I buy this in Ontario from a place called Botanic Universe, but this is black pepper, but not the black pepper that you find like in a restaurant or that you use on your food regularly. This you have to actually order from somewhere. So this is called Pippali, and it is very powerful in Ayurvedic medicine. Okay, it's one of their biggest go-to herbs. Okay, so that's this Pippali here. So I want to talk about this a little bit and tell you what I do with it. So we're coming to the time of year that it is, you know, congestions, flus, that type of thing is coming up. Okay, but the benefits of this oil, or sorry, this pepper is phenomenal. And it's just, when I tell you everything that it's good for, it's going to really slowly like blow you away. It's crazy. So it's commonly used for a lot of things, but they use it for disorders from coughs, colds, digestion issues, especially if you have IBS, that type of thing, reproductive issues, and even mental imbalances. Okay, so first thing I'm going to tell you is what I do with this. So what I do is I take some honey. You have to get a good quality honey. I find that those ones that you buy like in the bulk stores and stuff, just they don't cut it. You need to buy a good honey. And let's say, you know, you've got like a cup of honey. You want to put enough pepper, the Pippali pepper, not table pepper. So the Pippali pepper, you want to put enough of this pepper inside the honey so that you're mixing it and you're getting a really good, almost like a paste, but it's still like, it's able to turn it around. So it's not like thick like glue. We're not looking for that, but it's just like a good paste. Okay. So you're putting quite a bit of this in there, and you got to stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it, and you get it all the way through there. If you want, you can add a little bit of ginger and turmeric into it as well, and some cinnamon. So that's usually my mix. So that's black Pippali pepper, some ginger, just like I use like if I'm doing a cup, I will put just a tablespoon of ginger, a tablespoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of cinnamon, but quite a bit more of the Pippali. And then you mix all that together. One of the things that the Pippali does is whatever other herb you're using in there, it increases the benefits of that herb. So it actually makes that herb stronger. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm just going to go straight to all the benefits because that's really what we want to know. So here's all of the different things that you can use Pippali pepper for. And then I'll tell you through the dosages what I use it for, or how much I use in a day. So cough, cold, asthma, bronchitis, mucus, congestion, pneumonia, poor circulation, fever, allergies, weak or low digestion, flatulence, nausea, worms, amoebas, parasites, diarrhea, constipation, premature ejaculation, menstrual disorders, cramping, congestion in the uterus, sciatica, liver issues, cleanses the blood. So this is the health benefits now. It does cleanses the blood. And I'm going to tell you, Jessica, in just a bit how often I take it. So cleanses the blood, increases your digestion, Reduces gas and bloating. And I'm telling you, like I will tell you straight up, I have IBS. So I get a lot of bloating. And with the CBD throughout the rest of the year, it really controls it. In the winter though, because I'm going to start taking this now every day, this really controls any kind of gas or bloating in my body. Detoxifies the body, rejuvenates the lungs. It's so good for the lungs. Like it's just, it cleanses the lungs. It honestly, I don't even know. It rejuvenates it, treats cough. So I have a friend of mine who has COPD, takes it every single day. Okay. It helps quite a bit. Treats coughs, asthma, hiccups, respiratory infections and disorders, reduces fever, benefits anemia. It is, where's my list here? It treats skin disorders, beautifies the complexion, reduces hemorrhoids, antiparasitical, antimicrobial, benefits the liver, the gallbladder, the spleen, treats mental disorders, reduces nervous system disorders that are caused by anxiety, fear, worry. Enhances the memory and the intellect, useful in arthritis, especially in gout or rheumatoid arthritis. Increases circulation, increases sperm mobility, increases sexual potency both for men and for women, treats impotence, low libido, premature ejaculation, increases fertility both in men and in women. Useful in weight loss therapy, benefits sciatica, benefits insomnia, useful in epilepsy, reduces tumor formation, enhances the action of other herbs when taken together with this one. Yes, it's okay for your kids and your son, definitely. So for allergies, so I'm going to tell you some different mixtures that you can use. When I take this, so I've made that cup, right? I don't make too much at once. I'm usually just making a cup at a time. So when I make this, a teaspoon, you know, like a coffee spoon, half, okay? Half a coffee spoon. And you can do it once or twice a day. I would say start with once a day, move up to twice a day. All right? And you just put it on your tongue, on top of your tongue, and let it melt. Just let it melt away. All right? It is actually tasty. So especially when you mix it with the turmeric and the ginger and the cinnamon, it's awesome in that way. So for allergies, coughs, colds, and congestion, you could do a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of Pippali with warm water. So if this is saying it, taking it in one dosage. I just make the whole thing at once. And I kind of, like I said, I add the Pippali first. Make sure that it's a really good, like it's, how should I put it? You want it like, it's almost like the honey, as thick as the honey, but thicker. Just not, we're not making it like so that it's like concrete, okay? And then, and you'll get a feel for it. Like you're gonna want to be able to spoon it, but it's still a little bit thicker than that, okay? And so thicker than honey. You're gonna add some ginger, add some turmeric, add some cinnamon, okay? Good mixture, tastes good. It does have a bit of a bite to it, but it's good. And not too hot that you can't give it to a child. But I would probably, with a kid, I would go, with your child, I would go a little bit, maybe not the half, the tablespoon, the coffee spoon. You might want to go to a 1/4 at first, okay? Great for allergies, colds, congestion. Like I said, I gave you all of the stuff, and I'm going to post it all later, like all the stuff that Pippali is good for. This is something that was shown to me last year, and I love it. I make mixtures for my clients all the time, especially around this time of year. I'm constantly taking it. I've got my mother taking it. Whoever comes over to my house and they're saying like they're coughing, I'm always shoving a spoonful of it in their mouth right away. I don't keep it in the fridge or the cabinet. I just keep it right on my counter. Put it into a mason jar, you know, the smaller mason jars. I just make like a small mason jar worth, and I just use that. That'll last you a really, really long time. Unless every member of your family is using it, then you're going to go through it pretty quick. But definitely an awesome, awesome pepper. So I actually order this online. This is not something that you can find in the grocery store. So you could try Botanic Universe. I'm not really doing a pump for them here, but they do have it. It's called Botanic Universe. It's out of Milton, Ontario in Canada, but I do believe they ship everywhere. I'm pretty sure. Or you may find a place that's closer to home for you. And it's super easy, super potent. And especially this time of year with congestion and allergies and different things like that, and just getting sick in general, it's really great. And like I said, I find it really, really good for my IBS. So my CBD is my definite go-to every single day, but this is my second. And I have people that don't take CBD and they just do the Pippali pepper, and they like that too. I'll get them on CBD eventually, but this is the next in line behind that as far as I'm concerned. And that's about it. So does anyone else have any questions regarding the Pippali? I'll just give you guys a few moments. Okay. So give it a try. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions about the mixture, how thick it should be, whatever, like I said, you want it, you know how honey is thick, so you kind of want just thicker than that, but not like we don't want concrete. We just want it thicker than that. Okay, so it almost like when you put it on your spoon, it'll almost ball up a little bit, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying for you today. So this is my potions and lotions for tonight. Okay, so it's not always oils. Sometimes there's some other stuff, great stuff out there as well. So this is my definite winter go-to. I am what Ayurvedics call Pitta, which is fire and heat. So this is sort of my time of year to do this. I think that everyone can do it. I haven't given this to anyone and they've had an issue with it, because I know there's Kapha and Vata, which is more springtime, but definitely, like I said, I've given it to everyone and they seem to be okay with it. I usually stop in the summer for me for this, because I am Pitta, which is fire. It's already hot outside, so I'm not adding more heat into myself. So just to keep that in mind. I'm going to give you guys a website later, and on it, it actually has, that's Jasper and his toy. It actually has, if you don't know what your dosha type is, it's something that you can click, take a test, and get your dosha type, find out if you're Kapha or Vata or Pitta. Okay? And that's it for tonight, everyone. So I will see you guys later. And I don't know if I'm on tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Yes. CHOH, Self-Healing Group. We are on tomorrow, 3 o'clock, having a live meeting. And if you can make it there, great. Nope, that's Jasper. He lives with his squeaky toys. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.